Entering the round of 32, the narrative felt fixed. On one side, the Argentine machine, global stars built for a deep run. On the other, the surprise arrival of Cape Verde. The sheer scale of the mismatch is difficult to overstate. Argentina is a continental power of 46 million people. Cape Verde is a nation of scattered islands in the Atlantic, with a total population of roughly 500,000. Most observers saw this as a formality. The expectation was a routine, one-sided match favoring the South American giants. But knockout football creates its own internal pressure. For Argentina, anything less than a dominant win is a failure. For Cape Verde, the lack of expectation provides a rare kind of tactical freedom. In the 29th minute, the match seemed to follow the predicted script. Lionel Messi tracked a Martinez pass into the box, killing the ball's momentum with the outside of his left boot. With a quick flick, he sent the ball past Vozinha, giving Argentina an early lead. This was Messi's 7th goal of the tournament, making him the first player in history to score in 8 consecutive World Cup appearances. Down 1-0 against a record-breaking legend, the match appeared to be heading toward the expected blowout. High-level football relies on this inevitability to break an opponent's spirit. It forces a mental surrender before the clock runs out. Cape Verde, however, stayed in the fight. Cape Verde's response was immediate. Deroy Duarte took a pass from Ryan Mendes, turned his defender, and fired a low shot inside the far post. It was Duarte's first international goal, and the first time Cape Verde had ever scored in a World Cup knockout match. To maintain that tie, they relied on Vozinha, a 40-year-old goalkeeper playing in the Portuguese second division. Vozinha spent the rest of regulation denying Argentina's best chances. He stopped a point-blank right-footed finish for Messi and reacted quickly to keep out a heavily deflected free kick. A veteran keeper from a lower-tier club was effectively stalling the world's most potent offense. His performance broke Argentina's rhythm and forced the match into extra time. The underdog momentum seemed to vanish just 2 minutes into the extra period, when Lisandro Martinez found the net to put Argentina back in front. After the effort required to level the score, a second deficit often signals the end of the resistance. But in the 103rd minute, the momentum swung back once again. Sidney Lopez Cabral caught a ball on the edge of the area, unleashing a clinical volley that beat the keeper to make it 2-2. Commentators immediately labeled it one of the most significant strikes in the tournament's history. This is the unpredictability that defines the World Cup. It is the moment a squad ignores the rankings to match one of the most talented rosters in history, goal for goal. By the 111th minute, both teams were exhausted. A penalty shootout was less than 10 minutes away. The final goal didn't come from a set-piece play or a tactical breakthrough. It came from a scramble following a Messi corner. As Dani Borges rose to challenge Christian Romero in the air, the ball deflected off him and into his own net. It is the specific frustration of football that a performance this resilient can be decided by a chaotic deflection. When the whistle blew on the 3-2 defeat, the Cape Verde players were visibly devastated. But as Vozinha left the pitch, the crowd responded with a standing ovation. In 90 minutes, a keeper from a second-tier club had become the central figure of the tournament's unlikely story. The match was widely cited as a 10 out of 10 performance. Cape Verde had established themselves on the global stage, and the squad returned home to a reception that matched their historic effort. The tournament remembers more than just the team that lifts the trophy. It holds on to the ones who refuse to accept a predicted exit and force the Giants to earn every inch of the win.